Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Northeast map. The U.S. North... Oh my God. The U.S. Northeast map. We're playing as a green player out of the 6th position. And we are probably going to cap down here in New York. This is our 4th of July game. We are foregoing our Felon Friday game this week in favor of a map and game to pay homage to the ever lovely success of the revolutionaries in America. And this is the closest thing I've got to a 13 colonies map. We don't have a 13 colonies map. SMG, if you're listening, I would request that because I think it'd be pretty cool. But regardless, white does not go here. I would love that 1 point hold over Maine, but it is not worth it. If I had more troops here, I would absolutely take it. It is not worth it. We're going to cap down here in the bottom of New York. Got pathing left and right. Hopefully nobody is capped on Williamsport. Otherwise, going to have some tough time getting to the left. But I wonder if blue smokes my 5 right away. I would guess yes. I would have loved a main capital, but this 6 here looming for the white player is just too threatening. I honestly could see white even potentially trying to slow roll blue's cap down and stealing that. But regardless, we'll likely take red out of this spot here. Our cap is nice and defended, went on our strongest position. And we're going to try to win. But the American Revolution, most of the battles were fought within this part of the 13 colonies, which is part of the reason why... Oh, white is already a bot. Okay. That is interesting. So the bot takes Maine then, almost certainly. Did this step off a cap? This may have just stepped off a capital. That might be worth investigating. There's also a possibility somebody's capped deep in the back pocket here. We'll see what black does. If we see black step down from Pittsfield straight into New Haven, we'll know that that was a capital there, which would be maybe a wee bit unfortunate. He does step down, but he doesn't add anything there. So, because black had, what, a 3 here on Providence that got rolled? So my best bet, I think, is dump everything I get on the 5 here. Worst case scenario, I don't find a cap down here. Best case, I wrap around. He just smoked my 5. Oh, that is a brutal loss for blue. Loses 6 troops on my 5. That's what you get, my good sir. We'll see what red does. No idea where red exists, but I'd like to step down. If there's no cap here, we step back around this way, take red out of here, and we've got our bonus that almost inevitably gets broken by the white bot. Now, I also could play for... Actually, you know what? Maybe that makes some sense to play for New Jersey as well. So let's go 2 down here, just in case. If there is a capital here... All right, cool. Cool. It's fine by me. There was a capital there. Cool. My pleasure. I don't think we hold New Jersey with the bot sitting here. I'm surprised. So black would have known that this was here. I'm surprised he didn't commit the troops to take it. Maybe his capital is not very well defended. That is certainly a possibility. Now, what I'm hoping for is that this places most of its troops on the 6. Attacks with the 4. Left first. Oh my God. And then the 9 rolls the 4 here. Bro, I can't make this up. Not scripted. It's not scripted, I promise. I promise that the C Money YouTube channel, everybody, is not scripted. And this is a lot of troops to have to hit through over here, which I don't love. I could redirect it. This 5 likely attacks to the left, right? Could potentially stack some stuff on Poughkeepsie, but... All right, so black, we know black is over in New Bedford, and he likely failed some rolls there. I think the 12 is safe. Wrap around this way is fine. Blue gets broken by someone. Potentially white bot up top. There was a bunch of white material up here as well. That is beautiful. All right, so I mentioned that most of the battles were fought within these states here. Blue is actually botted as well. Ooh, I don't think I can get up there, though. I don't think I can get all the way up to that capital. Red is getting 7. Blue started with 5. Red is getting 7. How is red getting... Maybe red has Maine? Maybe red was capped in the back of Maine, smoked through white up top. That's a possibility. So 12 cap should be fine. We're going to play off of this. I would like to knock blue out of this region as well. Pink will likely end up with the blue cap, especially if it stepped off of that blue capital. We're going to leave this a little bit raw. This could be like a 5 cap by the end of this. I don't think Pink will have the juice to come take this. If he does, we're sitting right next to him off of his cap because he's got this really strong Utica capital here. So I think blue bot likely loses the cap. But the reason I did it this way, right, is we let white hold the bonus. White stacks most of its stuff on the 5 here and then beelines to the left. We're hoping this 3-on-1 fails. There's our beeline to the left. Fail, fail, fail. We almost scripted it. Almost. Not quite this time. But yeah, most of the battles fought, I think, in New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania, with a handful down. We got 1 in Virginia, 1 in North Carolina, and 3 in South Carolina, with a host out in the either past the Appalachians or in the Appalachians to the west. Okay, so if red knocked white out of the top, thanks, by the way. Thank you, black. That's a lot of troops. I was kind of hoping to hold New Jersey myself, but if you want to do that, that's fine. He started with 5, so that's fine. Black definitely a threat, but not a crazy threat. Blue started with 3. So pink, I believe, did take the blue capital. Red doesn't have 2 caps then, and likely has main because I think that's the only thing he can possibly have that gives him 7 troops. Which means white is likely not up here anymore. Which means we may already have a white elimination right here. If we take this elimination, we actually we're good. We're fine. Although if the bot rolled to the left in Williamsport, we may not actually have this. We may be feeding it. But I'm going to take this out of here regardless. I'm just going to see how lucky we can get, how much board we can hold over in this general vicinity, honestly. If red bots, that'd be unfortunate. I don't want the triple bot. I get why white botted. Blue must have been upset with how many troops he lost on that first turn, and that explains his botting. I don't really know why white quit. He just kind of did, so. And red has quit as well. All right, 3-player game. Doable. Not ideal, but doable. Let's see if this is the end of white. It is not. So white is on the other side of black. Pink starts with what, 11? 7, just 7. So he doesn't have this bonus up here in Vermont, which means blue's up there. We got white on the left side here. Is pink going to come break me, or is he going to go up with this? He goes up with it. All right. That's fine. Very interesting game so far. Black could aggress me. I think that would be a mistake. I'm hoping that white sets so it becomes a little bit more of a nuisance over here. More than likely just feeds black 4 cards, which is fine. Red is back, so maybe not fully botted. Black is holding New Jersey and nothing else. And we got a decent start here. And if you enjoy decent starts in the game of Risk, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate the support on the channel. And black cannot be trusted. Is he going to slam my cap here? He's slow rolling it. Good luck, bud. As if you aren't going to get blatantly targeted here. What? I don't know. All right. If you enjoy silly opponents, subscribe and like the video as well. You played your only hand there, pal. Blue trades. White's worth 4 cards. I don't know that I want to eliminate white. A blue trade is good because that likely means pink doesn't hold whatever he's got up here. The question is, do I want to put my 7 troops here and go break this guy? I don't know. I don't know that that's beneficial for me to go do that. So we shall see. And red's still holding that up there. He is apparently back. It looked like he botted for a turn, but I'm not positive. Yeah, he's playing the game. So, man, black. I don't know why black went bad to me. I could have broken him. I chose not to. And that is how I am repaid. Pink's probably got a pretty strong capital here. It's still only 13. White 5 there. I kind of want to bait black into opening. Yeah, I'm not going to open up his other capital. I got to keep this at least a little bit defended in case pink tries to come hit me. So my hope here is that white bot says, because what? Black had a 17, 18. He had an 18 sitting here, left 7. So his cap has 11 on it. Pink sets. Puts 6 here. That's the entire trade. And so the 7 went on the other capital. He may eliminate white then. No, just takes a card. All right. Relatively passive play there by pink. White sets. This is going to break me. I just hope it doesn't get very far. And this was the end of white. I probably could have eliminated it. You hope it just... It's going to hit here, but maybe hits the bonus as well. And then the 7 chills, and it doesn't want to hit anymore. It's going to hit more. Maybe don't hit Connecticut. Thank you. So black's not going to get in over here, at least. Oops. That's fine. I don't want to eliminate white yet. We will hold Connecticut unless red does something silly. It's about time I held a stinking bonus in this game. But I'm not going to try to defend this. If anything, black has just made himself priority target number 1. Which you never want. You know, you want to play good neighbor as long as you can in these games. I don't love eliminating opponents or aggressing. That's not true. I do kind of like aggressing. It's got some charm to it. Red holds an 8 off cap here. Don't love that. That's a little spicy. 10 cap there should be fine. There you go. Go with double 12. I think double 12 is safer in case red comes down this way, because that 8 feels very aggressive, in my opinion. So red's on a weird card count. I think my best bet here, because we know there's 3 troops down here of whites in Lakewood. There was at least 1 in Williamsport. Pink thinks he has this. Oh, wow. Smokes the 8. I'm hoping black doesn't realize he can kill white here. Although if he does kill white, he trades in off of it, and then I get a better trade in. That might provoke red. The smoking of an 8. That breaks me? Yep. You don't want to break again. You're not in the mood to do that. Nice. All right. If black doesn't take the whitey limb, we will take it, because red should be mad at pink, and that's its own war that will start up there. Have to imagine blue is pretty weak as well. Traded in first, right? The earliest trade in came from blue, I think. Because white traded for 8, which is a +2 on one of his territories. I don't think black's cap is open to me. If it is, it's a bit unfortunate because he probably slams me. Get a +2 in New Bedford. New Bedford. Over here, south of Boston. 17 stack. He's obviously going to come break me. He can't help himself. Yeah, there it is. Can't, just truly, this player cannot help himself. I don't know what his obsession is. He's going to start slow rolling the capital. This guy is ridiculous. What is your deal, brother? My brother in risk. What are we doing here? He's going to leave. Wow, he's getting awful dice, too. He managed to get... he somehow got that last roll off, and it registered for him with a loss of 3 at the very end. But those first 3 rolls lost 9 total troops right away. Blue presumably... Oh, blue didn't even take a card. So blue's kind of stuck. Don't love that. I think I'll have the white elimination here. And black is basically a non-factor in this game now, as long as I get that white elimination. Can split evenly between my capitals, and if because he keeps opening up my cap. It's like I can't, I'm not allowed to hold a bonus. That's what this player has determined. And you guys know how we treat the players who don't let us hold bonuses, especially when we're at the end of the turn order. And red sets as well, which is even better for me because that gives me the full 15 trade, despite the fact that red missed a turn and skipped because of that turn miss. We are feeling pretty swell here right now. 5 here. I'm going to hit the 5. Red sets, but he's not playing the game. You got to play the game, brother. You can't bail. Not now. All right, I guess he's bailing. I'm not sure what that does, but I don't want to open up Pink's cap anyway. It looked like Red may have wanted to place some troops at the very end there, but that did not happen. Get our +2 on New Bedford. And we only lose 1 on that. I might be able to chain this into an elimination on black. 12 here. We find blue as well. Is this the end of white? It is. The end of white will also be the end of black. This is why you don't pick fights with me, sir, and you take the eliminations that are at your disposal. And because blue didn't take a card, well, I still think I eliminate blue here. I don't think pink is going to be strong enough to eliminate me, even if he's got a trade in. Because this will leave me on 5, right? Pink only has 7 troops on capital. It's got 27 up here, only 7 here. The problem, though, is he could potentially have a trade-in on 3, and I do not want to risk that. So I'm not going to hit him. And we are back on 5. That should be curtains, everybody. Honestly, a little bit of a quick one here today for the good old day of the US of A. There is the trade on 3 for pink. Now we know, even though he actually does get the 35, I just triggered I took the 15, triggered the 20 and the 25. Or no, I took the, oh my gosh. He just accepted the loss there. Who even knows it? He just accepted second place. He was totally fine with that. This was like truly, we got lucky that we stole the white cap. Good game to you, Pink. GG's, brother. I respect the hustle here. I'd like it if you rolled the 3 over here on the left to give me a nice even pathing through. Actually, I do have even pathing. This is I have perfect pathing I can get here. Oh, no, I got to split once. Wait. No, we don't. We start here. All right, you guys ready? Oh, but he had enough troops to fortify. You're killing me, bro. All right, well, this is fine. What is it? It is bang, bang, bang. And then I believe red did. I saw white bot stack on red back here. Good game. Well played. And a good old thumbs up to the pink player. He was a stand-up guy. I didn't have any issues with pink. If I don't have issues with you, you're generally doing something right, because although sometimes people do stuff where I do have issues with them and what they're doing makes sense. In this case, for the black player, absolutely not the case. Intermediate on black and pink, novice on blue and white. Not surprised those 2 players bought it out then. And red was a beginner. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below. To those of you who are in the US of A, happy 4th of July to you. And happy Canada Day. I think that's either soon or already happened to the Canadians. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, everybody. As always, I have been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.